We've moved from a really old surgery with very reduced capacity to this just absolutely wonderful building, which is spacious, it's light, the patients love it, all the staff love coming into work. We were really crowded in the old surgery, the place was falling apart, and people used to say to me, "Doctor, I don't know how you work in here." We've been on this site for well over 40 years. And we're sort of at an interface site, and so it's important for both the communities to come into a safe place. I think everybody benefits from this new surgery, but primarily the patients.
It's far better from the old surgery. The old surgery was from the Stone Ages. It was just very dark and gloomy, and I don't think really many people liked it, but the new surgery's 21st century. It's up to date, it's all computerised and makes everything a lot easier for everyone.
Historically, East Belfast has obviously been played a huge role in Belfast's industrial past, but over the last maybe 20-30 years, businesses had sort of ceased. This area, particularly Hollywood Arches, had a lot of derelict buildings, so the East Side Visitor Centre has made a massive difference in terms of putting East Belfast on the tourism map and connecting East Belfast and our tourism facilities with the rest of the city and indeed the rest of Northern Ireland. There is a huge commercial benefit in terms of the investment here in East Belfast. I mean, even with the visitor centre and the square alone have really raised the area in terms of commercial viability. The Social Investment Fund has helped us to regenerate this area and to bring in new life into East Belfast and bring in new visitors, and to open up the Connswater River once again and to show off basically what's great about this side of the city. What that does is for people who live here, they become ambassadors of their local area. In terms of social change, they're inspired by where they've lived all their lives and grown up, and it actually means that it instills that sense of civic pride and ownership for people who live here, so that they can then sell East Belfast to visitors that come in here.
Here we are in Somerton Road, in the old Somerton House, which was the flagship building of Northern Ireland Hospice. When we decided to open the cafe here at Hospice, although we have a chain of retail shops, we didn't have the necessary cafe experience, and we needed the confidence, business confidence, to really make something of this space. And the Social Investment Fund, via EDT North, was hugely helpful in preparing us and taking the project forward. The profits from the cafe, as we develop and build up, we believe will play a larger and larger part in the funding for the hospice services offered right across Northern Ireland.
Bernardo's has been funded through Early Intervention Lisburn via SIF in order to deliver Incredible Years programmes across Lisburn and North Down and Ards. Incredible Years is a suite of evidence-based programmes, and the two that we deliver through the Social Investment Fund are the 14-week basic parenting and the 5-week school readiness. This programme will have made a difference because parents and children will have a better relationship, children will be more ready and able to achieve in school, and because it is an early intervention programme. And we know that whenever difference is made early in a family or in a child's life, then that difference is greater and that difference carries through.
I think that for every parent at some point in time there should be some level of training, not to criticise, not to do any of that, but actually just to support and teach you, that you are doing these things right and give you that little bit of confidence that sometimes you need.
We're based here in St James's Community Farm. It's the first urban farm here in the city. My focus as a youth worker is the teenagers, and it's usually a group that's maybe left behind sometimes. We're badly affected around here by drugs and alcohol, and this is one of the things that we're trying to combat as well. And I know it all leads into mental health. See a lot of young people that I work with, lack of confidence, low self-esteem, getting them in, having a wee chat with them, a wee bit of encouragement for them, and they're talking about doing CVs up for them, wee things there to get them back out, that they're worth something, they can go out and get a job, and it's very important that they know through SIF, through active communities, that they have a friend, they have somebody there who's going to stand by them. We're working with the most vulnerable young people in our community. It's saving lives, it really is. It's making a difference to lives, and it's offering young people a good alternative, steering them away from all the social distractions that's going on in this community.
The Work Ready West project set out to actually provide the opportunity for long-term unemployed people to upskill and learn new skills and actually to compete better in the labour market.
The best thing about the Work Ready West programme is the financial benefits and the amount of time it lasts for, the 50 weeks rather than 8 weeks that other programmes last for. You get the right training and right experience. My programme's finishing now in 2 or 3 weeks and I'm getting full-time employment out of it, which is what I've always wanted.
The key thing was it alleviated financial pressures of us for 12 months. We had a new member of staff and the training budget that came with Tessa was phenomenal. It would have took us years to bring Tessa up to that standard.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity and that people should definitely go for it. I have gained so much confidence and have done so well in the last year.
It's changed my life entirely. I went from having no job for years. I got my driving licence while I've been up here. I've got my forklift licence, my gantry crane licence. I'm a certified welder. I've more confidence in the work I'm doing now. Between this time and a year and a half ago, it's unbelievable how far I've came, and everybody notices it. How happy I am with them myself that I've got a job and back doing what I love, construction and building and making things. It was the chance I needed to get in the door for somewhere. Maybe interviews and things wasn't my strong point, I'm not too sure what it was, but I just needed to get in the door and show somebody what I could do.